Hey, folks, we're back. Yay. Welcome, everybody. And all these students at St. Paul's, welcome. Good to have you with us. Um, let's see. We've got a truckload of stuff here tonight. The list is long, like packed. So, um, Sunday's show we just recorded with Krista West on Monday. Really excited about it. Actually, moved it ahead of a couple of other shows that are already in the bank. Krista West, Avlia Folk Embroidery, posted the other day. Hi guys. Posted the other day that she was taking a design week. And the minute I saw that, and she gave a little description, enough to know, I wrote to her right away, said, we got to know more about this. And she was, right on it because she's Krista and she's terrific. So we had an hour discussion about how she goes about setting aside a block of time, in her case, a week, but it also applies to 2 hours, an afternoon, a weekend, a day, whatever it might be, but how she goes about that so she makes maximum use of that block of time. And I don't know about you, Beth, but I'll tell you, I learned a lot. That was really good.
I did. I got my little wheels a going. I'm like, okay, how can I get a block of time to do something? What do I need to do the prep work? Because that's all part of it. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to take a couple hours and then realize you got all the clothes to wash today.
Right, right.
No socks to wear.
Well, but see, and that was it, wasn't it? Is
Right.
the key? How do I set aside some time and make sure
Mhm.
life doesn't get in the way? And
Mhm.
that was, oh, it was so good, so good. Yeah. So Sunday, we're moving that show all the way up. I've got 3 others in the bank, but that got moved to the top because I want everybody to hear that. I want you to be able to, holidays coming up. Can I get some time?
Right.
Yeah, it really, really good. But that's Krista. Krista's just terrific. Anyway, so that's Sunday, and hang on just a second here. I gotta get to the other part, or we're not going to be ready. Just a minute. Time is out on the field. Got it. Okay. Um. So that's Sunday, and then, um. The students from St. Paul's, where I substitute teach from time to time. I got a question today. Do we do any videos on beginning from one of the students? And I said no. There's hundreds of them, and there seemed to be interest. So I'll say to you, students from St. Paul's, if you are interested in learning how to stitch, like truly interested, send me email. It's Gary@WeTalkFiber.com. Send me email so I can make a list. All right. If there's 3 or 4 or 5, I'll put something together that we can do over at the school somehow and do it. So, but send me email so I have a list. I've got a store that'll help me out with materials, and we can do it. So send email, give me your name so we can make a list. Let's see. I've got some of these are left over from the last time, but they're good reminders. For live shows, people ask from time to time, where are the live shows? They're in the live section on YouTube. YouTube is just not well set up. And so all the live shows are up at the top. There's a menu bar across the top. There's a live, and that's where you'll find them. So the hundreds and hundreds of live shows we've done, they're all there. They're all there. But you just got to know to look there. And if you just go to the channel, it doesn't always show them. So that's where they're at. Sandy is just, yes, Sandy, I'm telling you, I cannot wait for Sunday to come along for people to hear this Krista West thing, because it was just really, really good. And Patreon people, you'll get it Saturday night easily, if not sometime Saturday. Patreon people get the shows, if I can do it, in advance of regular people. So you'll get that ahead. Patreon.com/FiberTalk if you want to become a Patreon subscriber and help us out. And then I apologize because we had 2 Sundays with no shows. And I thought I had announced that and made it clear, but I think I announced it to Cindy and Beth, and that was it. I'm an
At
idiot.
least we knew.
Yeah,
At
they
least we
knew.
knew.
Yeah. So I apologize. So here's the upcoming schedule as best I know it right now. There will not be a Sunday show on the 30th. That's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I know that because we will be traveling. That I know for a fact. Whether there is a Thanksgiving Day Stitch Hour is to be determined. I would like to do it to the point where I may even take this system that we use for these shows requires a Mac machine. I can't do it on an iPad or certainly not on a phone. It just requires too much processing power. But I may take my my bigger laptop if we go to our sons for Thanksgiving, because I'd really like to do a Thursday afternoon show. But I got to see what the family situation is. You know, whether I actually can go to the basement and hide for a couple hours, or I've got to, yeah.
Play with the grandkids.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, they're still napping, so I can, I can get
Oh.
away with that. The last show of the year will be December 21. And I know this is way ahead of time, but we all know how fast these last 2 months fly. So we always take a break over Christmas and New Year's, and so the last show of the year will be December 21. Not ruling out a Stitch Hour on Christmas Day. Not ruling that out. That it's looking like Margaret and I are going to be home alone, as they say. Not ruling out a New Year's Day Stitch Hour. Beth asked about that. We may do a New Year's Day thing, and maybe we can talk Jennifer, since this is her birthday, to join us. We'll see about that.
That's right.
And then we will be back January 7 with a Stitch Hour. So that'll be a good 2-week break. But and I'll keep reminding people of that. So that's coming up. Avlia Folk Embroidery all this month. Why am I pointing with my pen? Avlia Folk Embroidery all this month. Okay, Beth, let's go.
I know we can do a sword fight like the kids
know.
at school.
Avlia Folk Embroidery, 20% off of everything in November. Okay, now we got it.
Oh,
All
now
right, now we got it.
Cindy started.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. That'll
Like
show them.
color pencil. Yeah.
That'll show them. Avlia Folk Embroidery, 20% off everything on the site this month. Mention Fiber Talk if you order. But that's her free. She has PDFs that are like $10, downloadable PDFs, kits, charts, material, a ground cloth, all kinds of stuff, and she's got all kinds of extra stuff too. Go, Beth.
So Sandy wanted to know, should we post the schedule on the Facebook page? That would be brilliant.
Now, see, that would just be way too organized. Way.
See, Sandy, you're so smart. Or the Fiber Talk website. What an idea. We have smart followers.
How can this be? Yes, Sandy, I will do that. I don't know why I don't think of these things. Yes, I will do that. It will be pinned at the top of the homepage on the Fiber Talk homepage, and pinned at the top of the. Yes, I will do that, Sandy. Thank you for pointing out obvious things to help us through the tough parts. Yes. Jeez. So Avlia Folk Embroidery, all kinds, and Chris has got get on her email list, because she's got some stuff coming up that you're going to want to be in on. This stuff she gets from Greece. You're going to want to be in.
That one print, it looks like it's applique, but it's surface embroidery stitched table runner. Yeah, that's calling my name.
Yeah.
Because it's gorgeous. Yep.
Yep. So, Mr. Sterling, how and why do the students respect you? I don't know. I don't know. Sandy gets over-organized. Oh, man. That was so obvious. Thank you, Sandy. Right
Thank
upside
you,
the
Sandy.
head. Right upside the head. Yep. So hit up Avlia Folk Embroidery and get on that list. Get on that email list because the stuff she's got coming up, new designs and new materials, you're going to want to be in on. She's going to send us some of this metallic stuff that she has to play with, and I'm telling you, you're going to want to be in on it.
Excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
yeah. So
Thread?
uh,
Is it thread? Is it
Yeah.
thread?
yeah,
Oh.
Thread.
we'll take care of you, Cindy. Calm down. Just calm down.
We gotta
We'll take care
we gotta
of
play. We gotta play.
you. Yeah.
We gotta play with that.
Yeah.
So there it is. So yeah, but get on that list at Avlia because Krista is not sitting still. I'll tell you that. She's and she, you know, and her stuff is coming from places where are not normal sources for needlework people at all.
Right.
Yeah. So let's see. What else do we have? Patreon, mentioned that. Avlia. I had an encounter. This is so interesting. I had an encounter with someone recently who was frustrated with a project that had nothing to do with needlework, but frustrated, and the frustration was born out of a striving for perfection, and I have that affliction, and I relate to it, and it brought up the Gay Ann Rogers. I heard it from Gay Ann Rogers. It's an old line that perfection is the enemy of good. You know, you keep fighting to get perfection, which is darn near unachievable, and you basically stymie the whole effort.
Right.
And then it happened to me. Where'd I put it? Oh, I left it way over there. But we're doing this gnome thing from Curdy Biggs through Cyber Pointers. And I sat down the other night and I put the canvas on the frame and I got the threads out and I thought, all right, I'm going to do the first one. Well, the first one is a tiny little, it's the nose of the gnome, a tiny little thing with frosty rays, which is unpleasant stuff to stitch with, in my opinion. But a little Jessica with a little thing in the middle, I forget what the stitch is. And I thought, I can't even get warmed up, and I got to fight with this stuff. And then it was, all right, how am I going to get, so I talked myself into this whole thing that stopped me cold. And instead of stitching that nose and having that nose done, I did nothing. And now it sits there with the length of Frosty Ray's cut laying on the canvas. And I sat there because I got it all mounted and I'm ready to go. And then perfection is the enemy of good. And I stopped.
Okay, it's his nose. Just get it done.
Exactly. That's the point. That's exactly the point. And this morning I was thinking about that on my bike ride. And I was thinking, you idiot, just stitch the thing. How many Jessicas have I made? You know, hundreds of them. Just do it. You know, and if it doesn't come out right, yank it out and do it again.
Right.
So,
and my guess
yeah.
is you have plenty of thread to do that with.
I know, and that's the other part. Yeah, it's not like I'm afraid of running out of thread. Yep. So yeah.
with the Frosty Rays, what Jean Hilton used to say is pull that really tight.
Yeah.
If you're doing a Jessica with it, well, and she was talking about Flare, which is
Another one.
Frosty
Same
Rays
thread.
without the metallic in it.
Right, right.
But she always said pull it really tight. Don't leave it loose. And if you're doing a Jessica with it, you'd want it to be tight so you can get your needle under it when you come around
Yeah,
with those last few stitches.
yeah.
Because if
Okay.
it's floppy, you're gonna wind up piercing the tube, the nylon tube.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good tip. Well, good tip. Okay. Well, anyway, tomorrow, it won't be tonight. Tomorrow, that nose is going in and I'm moving on. It's ridiculous.
At least
yeah.
you got it framed up. I don't even know if I have the right size
Yeah.
stretcher bars.
Oh yeah, it's on. It's ready to go. Ready to go. But
Man.
yeah, it was just you know, I just like smacked me upside the head. You know, come on, get it going. So yeah. Yep. Oh, and that was another thing this morning on one of the Facebook channels. I thought this was a good question. If you have to unstitch a section, do you reuse the thread?
Not usually.
Exactly.
Yeah, that normally, sometimes I do if I'm just kind of being
It,
lazy, but most of the time I take it out and I
Yep.
just get it fresh. Right, get
it
fresh. Get
it's
fresh.
it's going to depend on how much
Yeah.
Yeah.
and what thread it is. If it's a lot, I'm just going to cut it out because I don't want to waste time
Right.
pulling it out.
Right. Yeah. If I go more than 3 or 4 stitches, um, like if I have enough tag that I can bury it, I'll probably bury it and just start again. I rarely reuse it because I always feel like it's just enough frayed, just enough worn that it's not worth it, and it'll show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Jack Daniels, can you tell me why there's so many people here? I doubt any of them want. Um, well, there's so many people because they're students from the school that I uh, substitute teach at, and actually, there is some interest, and they have assured me that they will participate in a positive way. So um, I'm not going to ban them till that happens, because I like to encourage young people to stitch if we can. Um, so not going to ban them, and so far tonight it's been good. So we're going to ride with it. Um, we need young people to stitch and learn about these things. Yes.
Yes. And I have a question for Lori Mann since we've moved. Lori, I want to know on your totally off kilter because my brain is that's how it works. So I've been working on my Phoenix band sampler.
It's so stunning.
Hmm.
Okay, so I was gonna start the next band and it says, you got to put a little bead in there. Do you know how big your bead is? I mean, I don't. Did you do that? Did you use your go ahead and do those? I think they're like a rice stitch. Are you putting your beads in as you go? Lori, let me know
There we go.
in the comments. Because I hate beading as I go. I don't I don't like catching my thread on the beads and it drives me bonkers. And I'm like, okay, so do I skip all those rice stitches and go back to them and add the bead? Do I just leave the bead out? Because I was going to work on this tonight. And I said, well, shoot. I won't drop it.
Does the
Mhm.
bead go over? Is the bead on one of the legs of the rice stitch?
It's right in the middle. You put it right
But
smack in the middle of the rice stitch and then you do the little legs around it. The little you do the big cross. The cross has the bead in the middle of it. I mean, I
is
think
the
I could add the bead later, couldn't I? I mean, I could just
I don't well, I don't know. It
tack it down.
depends. If
Yeah.
if the bead is stitched with the thread that's part of the cross, then
Yeah. I
you
mean, because
really
that's how
can.
you would put a bead on. I mean, you put the bead on,
Hmm.
you go through both sides of it. That's how I put a bead on. If I'm putting it on a cross stitch, you go
Well,
through with one leg and then the other leg, and that'll keep it stable.
Right.
let me pull up the chart.
Oh, and okay. So back, it looks like most people, if you have to pull out very much, that we don't keep the thread. Yeah, and that was in the discussion. It was basically no, not keeping. Somebody said that a skein of DMC costs what 75, 80 cents or whatever it is these days. Come on, just throw it away. Get something. Get a new piece. Yeah.
Right.
So Jack Daniels, I don't. I hope I didn't offend you, but that's what's going on, and um,
Oh, I have to put the bead in. For some, I have to figure out. Now I gotta see. I was just waiting to the end to figure out my beads.
oh, see, I'm beading. That Cindy sent me the list. I'm beading along. I got to get going on that, and we have another just before Christmas, another Phoenix Band Sampler show planned just before Christmas. So Cindy and I are going to be working diligently between now and then to actually make progress. Right, Cindy?
Sure. Okay, yes, you do need to put that bead in there, Beth. It's the instructions say the bottom part is just a big cross stitch stitched with Phoenix, and you'll add the bead as you would with a normal size cross stitch, going through it with both legs of the stitch so the bead sits straight.
These
Okay.
orange beads. Orange beads. They're small. I have this big triangle bead that's kind of coppery. I'll have to throw them on. Now we have to do a toss on my. Oh, and see if these orangey ones. See, it looks like a big honkin' red one is what it looks like to me. Oh, and then someone gave me these pretty little orangey ones. Who would have
Mm-hmm.
given me these, Cindy?
I'm sorry. Oh, Oh, yeah, those are the Charlottes.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
No, you're good,
Mm,
Dexter. You're good, Dexter. Don't worry about it. Um,
Yeah, so it's a number 8, lava red, metallic lava red. That's what it calls for.
that's too. See, to me, it looks too big to my eye. I
It
might.
might
Well, I
be,
have plenty's red.
well,
I'll probably use an 11, and I might use the sparkly kind of orangey color. Can't really
well, and
see it.
your colors are different anyway, a little bit.
Right, right.
So you're stitching on 36 count, right?
Yes,
That's what the model was stitched on.
really.
And she used size 8 and 11 beads, 8 O's
See,
and
now,
11 O's.
see, but to my eye, I like it smaller.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go smaller. I could use this in the middle too. I wonder what it would look like because I'm going to use this thread
mm.
with the red. The red will be crossing it. Can't see it. You won't be able to see it. Anyway, all right. I didn't have time. I was going to play with that today, and I finally read the instructions, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not doing that band tonight.
Uh,
The
hey,
brown
speaking.
the
Well,
the
go ahead,
brown
Cindy. I'm
beads
sorry.
the brown beads might not show on your fabric.
You're right. They're kind of sparkly and they're triangular, so they're more copper.
Lori,
Okay.
10-0 beads.
No,
Oh,
those are a little bigger than 11 O's.
right, right. Red beads. And I have red beads. They're just not here. They're downstairs. I'll probably pull the red beads out too and see what works,
Yeah.
because that might work too.
Yeah,
I just threw some stuff in here.
I think when we do that show, beads need to be the focus
Okay.
because I got to order my beads. So, yeah.
yeah,
Um,
we were talking about the beads when we were at the Stitcher's Garden, and one of the crystals it's called I think it's dark amber, which is brownish, one of the
Mm,
bicones.
yes.
And it doesn't show on Gary's or my background on my ground cloth. It's too dark.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking. I ordered some other ones yesterday
So they're
because they're full.
bicones. I haven't even known. I guess I should look at my. Oh, that's. I do with my instructions. Here they are.
Oh yeah, there are.
Instructions.
There's 2 3 millimeter bicones and one 4 millimeter bicone.
See, and I haven't. I was just gonna. I have bicones in the basement though, so I should see what I have
In her
in the
warehouse.
basement in the
she
warehouse.
she cracks me
And
up every time. I have this in my basement. I have this in my basement. Yeah, no kidding. You got a whole warehouse there.
that's right. That's right. You don't. Come on. You don't have something in your basement.
Well, yeah. Okay. Guilty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Guilty. But I might have something that's kind of orangey, and I probably have something that's red, knowing me. So that might work. I might
Mhm.
have to go look and
Okay.
see what I have.
Okay. Left turn. Jack Daniels. Did you know the Star Spangled Banner flag was cross stitched? Did not know that. And interesting that comes up because I learned something today from the eighth graders that I did not know. Well, I'm no history buff by any stretch of the imagination. That the tune for the Star Spangled Banner is based on an old bar song.
Yeah.
And the kids actually knew some of the words to the bar song. I had no idea. Yeah, and Marga didn't know that, and that's Marga's whole deal. That's what she taught was history and social studies. She didn't know that. So, the things you learn. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always
Yeah.
good. Always
Yeah.
good.
So, and all right, so back to beads. I wanted to talk about your little bead I
There we
switched
go.
and it muted. Got to start over. Sorry. Thanks, Sandy.
Thank you,
Ugh, I
Sandy.
hate when that happens. Start over about
Okay.
this. Start over about this. These
Okay,
leaves.
so I went with some friends. I had already done detached buttonhole on my first pair for the leaf, and I wanted something different. So I was going to do something beaded. We went to Beadology in Iowa City, and I bought wire to do French wire beading because I was curious about it. But so I got everything I needed, and then I saw this class, which was I think it's called Russian peyote leaf. I think is what it is.
Now,
And
okay,
so
I got to ask that, and this is unfair, but Russian and peyote, because peyote is Native American to me, but I again don't know the culture. So is that
I think it's called a Russian leaf stitch,
okay?
but it's done as peyote.
Okay.
That's the beading method.
Oh,
And yes, you're
okay.
right. I uh, that is a Indian Native American term, and I don't
yeah,
know know why it's called peyote,
Okay.
but that's
All
what
right.
it's called.
Then
It is the bead technique.
all right. Then we'll just slide right by that. Go ahead, Beth. Sorry, I just had to ask that
that's
question.
right. I know, and I don't know. I just and so I've done beading before, so I knew I could probably do it without taking the class. So she sold me the kit, which is the leaf on the bottom. So I did that. And someone asked how long did it take me? It took me 2 evenings to bead the one on the bottom. I used the kit materials. It was wonderful. And I thought, it's pretty close. I think it would work on the leaf, but I didn't love it. So then I went through my stash of beads because, of course, I have beads in
Hmm.
my basement. And I didn't have any delicas, which is what you normally do the peyote stitch in. They're all uniform and they're generally uniform in size and they stack really well. If you look closely at the one on the bottom,
Hmm.
it's tight. It's stacked really closely, and the whole leaf itself is stiffer. Well, I didn't have any, and she goes,
Hmm.
well, but in her suggestions for the class, she said, you could make them with round beads, and I thought, okay,
Hmm.
make them with round beads, and that's what I did on the top one. Now it's much looser. It's a little floppier. It's not got the same texture feeling, but it's still, I think it looks stunning on the pair. Um, and it took me about 2 evenings to beat that up. Um,
Okay, and
yeah,
this
the
is the
beading
second
isn't
pair you're
hard.
doing for the class,
Right,
right?
correct. I'm teaching um, the local guild wanted to learn how to make the pair. So we're assembling it this coming month, and I needed something to use for the leaf. I needed something ready, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna get this done. So,
And what the
um,
leaves are like an inch long, something like that,
uh,
ish.
the I had the top one's longer than that, more like two.
Okay.
So yeah,
Do you have your
it
pair handy? The first one you did?
it's in the other room. I could
Oh,
go grab it.
yeah, because then people can see what this is going to
Yeah,
become.
yeah. Let me go grab
That would be cool. These beads are beautiful. I mean, when she does these, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the way the light comes off of them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I would have taken that class if I'd seen it in time, but by the time I saw the announcement about it, the class was over.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I don't follow them closely enough to be ahead of their schedule.
yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels. Is anyone else sewing? Well, this is, yeah, likely most people. That's one of my favorite things when we interview people. Beth's usually sitting there stitching. I can't do it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, here's the pair. That's what's going to become.
Yeah. And then I should pull out, I have this other pair is here next to me, keeping the cat out of it. The cat. And I'll show you what the leaf looks like. Ooh,
So I think you could probably stiffen that beaded leaf up a little bit, maybe with clear nail polish.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
And
So,
and you might even want to drape it over something
yeah. See,
to let
this
it
is
dry.
about this. This is a little larger than the first one.
Hmm.
You can see. I can see it. And see how it's kind of
Yeah.
Floppy.
bad, floppy. But this one isn't. This one is not nearly
Yeah,
as
that's
floppy.
pretty.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that one.
Hmm.
And we've discussed that since I'm going to be making the apple,
Hmm.
I need one for the apple, and this would be perfect for the apple.
Yep.
Hmm.
And it's the right size. See, it's a little small. Well, I guess it's not. I
Nope.
guess it's about the
About
same
right.
Not
size.
much.
Yeah. I think the second pair might be larger than the first one. For some reason, I elongated the pattern. But I like this green one, this green and the brown.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good idea. I have done put fingernail polish on beads, so that's not definitely a good thought.
I think that's, I mean, you can use resin too, but uh, I know there's a way you can stiffen it up.
Yeah. And I'm definitely not gonna rebead it. So
No.
I've got to decide before the end of the month is basically it. But it did not take long. You do need to know how to do the peyote.
Hmm.
And I made some mistakes because I wasn't always paying attention. But who's gonna care?
Yep.
Who's gonna
Oh,
care?
seventh grade glass. Yeah, she said a couple of evenings to do both leaves. So,
Yeah,
but she's
yeah.
experienced at it.
Yes, I would definitely a good book. There's several. There used to be a beading magazine.
Yeah, it's been
Wow,
They
that's
gone for a
still
nichey.
while.
make. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
bead
been
and
out.
button. Yeah.
Bead and button.
That's what it was called.
Hmm.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a niche and a half.
There used to be one that was really beautiful. Was it out of Australia? My son made a train out of peyote stitch using a pattern.
Wow.
Oh,
It was
wow.
a little black. He's one of the reasons I have so many beads. Because he'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to bead this," and he did. And then, but there's always beads left over.
Hmm.
So yeah,
There you
I have
go.
lizards
Right.
made by that young man, tons of them. But yeah, so he was much better at this than I am. So always cracked me up.
I
And
want to. Oh,
here,
That one, the
here's a
apple.
picture of the apple that she's talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, I needed to go with my pear. And then I'm going to have to
Yep.
figure out I've got to do the pomegranate. That's the only one I haven't even attempted.
I wanted to go back. Robin. Robin's causing trouble here because now I got to know. Um, you put what did you do on the end of something? Where is that comment? This is gonna.
An
This
edge.
is like a
Oh,
complete
no, she puts
reversal.
fray check on the end of flare or frosty rays.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you cut it
Yeah.
at a diagonal
Yeah.
and then fray check it, and it
Okay.
won't unravel as fast.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Key qualifier as fast. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that little trick, so I will be doing that little trick
Hmm.
because this stuff just annoys me. Okay. All right. I just want to
Or
get that.
you could probably use the glue stick. Who
Oh,
told us about the glue stick?
yes.
Um,
Sue Reed.
Sue Reed. Yeah.
Yeah. The glue stick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and just, have a piece of wax paper there because I used to keep if I was when I was doing a lot of needlepoint, I didn't bother with fray check. I got clear fingernail polish had it sitting by my spot with a piece of wax paper. You dabbed the end and then you did your stitching. And then when you were ready, cut your piece, you dabbed the end, you just cut, and that way it was ready for you.
Hmm.
It was dry by the time you were ready to stitch.
Because I knew about cutting it at an angle, but I did not know about putting something on the end. So that's a good one. Yep. Perlin Posey magazine out of Germany.
Never heard of that one.
It's worth looking up, huh?
Aubrey, do you still blog? Or did you used to blog? I think I followed your blog for a long time. Just curious.
Yeah. And then what was the other thing? Robin had two things I wanted to talk about. Doing a blanket stitch edge on a piece of hardanger. Okay. All right. That's a show, Robin. Make a note. That's a show.
Make a note. He's gonna make you come do a show.
Yeah, that's a show. We can't do that in 5 minutes.
No.
Sandy, freight check. I've never had any problem with anything raveling. Doesn't wash out either.
Doesn't wash out. Yeah. Oh, Stiffy Stiff. Yeah, that would work for the leaf.
Stiffy Stiff. Never heard of Stiffy Stiff.
Oh, news to me.
It's a white, basically white glue. But I used it for, we did years and years and years ago, blackwork ornaments, blackwork Christmas tree ornaments, little ones. And we used the Stiffy Stiff to make them stiff so they wouldn't be floppy on the tree.
Oh.
So kind of like starch?
No, it's glue.
Interesting. Huh.
So then in the case of her leaf there, she would drape it over some shape and then put that glue on.
Right.
And-
I need to find something just like even a curved glass ball or something,
Yeah.
like an old glass ornament or
Or,
think of
or
what
a
else
tube,
to use.
a little piece
Tube.
of pipe,
Mm-hmm.
something
PVC pipe,
round.
yep.
Yeah. Left turn, Cindy's nails, spectacular. Of course, the color appeals to me.
Oh, nice.
Can you see the gold?
Yeah, back up a little bit, out of focus. Man, she is such an
Pretty.
artist.
I can't get so it's just a range of colors
Yeah,
of blues from
Mhm.
light to dark.
can't believe she does all that freehand. It's amazing.
She did not do that freehand. That's
Oh.
done with a stamp.
Oh, okay. Still cool. I don't care.
Yeah, very
Okay.
neat.
It's called Stiffy Fabric Stiffener. It's made by Mod Podge.
Okay.
Michael should have it.
Jan wondering about diamond painting sealer. You know those that diamond painting.
Or the glue you use on jigsaw puzzles.
Oh yeah, she's got that. Yeah, so
Mhm.
because that would be clear too. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Clayton. Months,
let's
Clayton.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you what, Clayton, I don't have my notebook right here, but I think it took me about 4 weeks. I was in a rush because I wanted to show this to my embroidery guild, my local guild. Took me about a month to make this one start to finish.
And
I
there's
worked on it a lot.
six sections, right?
6 sections, and then assembly, making the leaf, stuff on the baby, which took quite a while because it's pretty full.
Mhm.
So yeah, a month. So I guess for every fruit piece you want in your fruit plate, a month.
A month per piece.
month.
Yep.
A
And
month per
Kendall,
piece.
Kendall, we do not accept. I wish I could do that. We do not accept that here. You can do it. It's just effort. Yep. We
Right.
do not accept that.
No,
One
you
So-
stitch
can.
at a time.
It's just
Yep.
effort and good instructions, and you can do it.
Yep.
Practice.
Yep.
Practice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Practice.
I
Yeah.
wanted to show at some point in the past, we talked about the walnut in Inspirations magazine, and you actually found a source for English walnuts. And Edna
Yeah.
Sanabia sent this picture.
Oh,
Her
cute.
her grandma made it in 1960.
Wow.
How cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
She still has it. It's from 1960, which,
Very
of course,
neat.
I was 5 years old then, so I don't think that's so old, but yeah, 65 years ago. But yeah, that's really cool. So, what,
Mhm.
because we were talking about walnuts, the English walnut not bleeding stuff into the threads, but how cool is that? Yeah.
Very
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And if we want to talk about beads some more, I do have show and tell.
oh, you do? Okay.
And real quick, Clayton, the pear is filled with something called polyfill, which is a polyester fiber that you use to stuff things. Look at that.
Oh, Cindy, you knocked it. Oh, man. Wow.
That is very nice.
Well played. Well played.
So for those who haven't seen this before, the, there are a ton of beads on here. You can see the
Yep.
texture
Back up just
in
a
the
bit.
birds.
There we go. Right there.
Okay, what's the pattern?
It is Harvest Trio. It's a Mill Hill, designed by Jim Shore.
Okay.
Man, that
It's
is
an old
beautiful.
pattern. 2008.
Yeah. I don't think it's so old.
Oh. And if you recall, this is the one that I messed up because I didn't get it centered right.
Right. Yeah.
So
remember.
the person that finished it for me just cut the sides off, and then the back.
Yep.
She used a little bit of the edge to finish the top and bottom.
I like your
So
bell pulls too.
Yeah, these are hard to find.
Yes.
There's, not many people are doing bell pulls these days. So
Right.
then the hardware is hard to find.
That's classy looking.
But I like these. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think our side, not our side. Shoot, oh golly, now you're gonna make me have a brain. Let me look her up. Just give me a second. Her husband makes them. I gotta find my phone so I can
Okay.
look something up.
Dexter, next time I'm in, Dexter, we can have a conversation about how this all happens. No problem. We'll take some
Thanks,
time.
Dexter.
Since you seem truly interested, we can take some time during lunch or whatever, and I can kind of give you some background. Yep.
Heartstring samplery. I think her husband is starting to make bell pulls out of wood
Oh,
with the
that's
scrolly
good to know.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're, to me, I think they're beautiful, and I think that's always nice to have another source. But
Heartstring samplery.
yes, her husband is making them, but is he making them just for certain projects, or is he selling them? I don't know, but
Here, Ivy
it's
says
maybe we
Stony
opened up.
Creek
Oh, Stony Creek.
and 1, 2,
Yeah,
3 stitch.
neither one of them had the right size.
Oh, okay.
But see,
I got these from, oh, wait a minute.
Thanks, Clayton.
Classic Motifs Craft Holder. Ackfield Manufacturing is who makes them in Missouri.
Who manufacturing?
Ackfield. Ackfield.
I wonder how close they are to where I'm at. Probably
I
not
don't know.
even. I'll look them up.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
can't
that's
believe
Yeah.
there's much manufacturing in southern Missouri, so likely here.
Well, and they make a lot of other metal
Uh-huh.
stuff for crafting, I think,
Are those are
on the
the
order
edges
of
all
these.
ground down smooth?
Oh yeah, they're beautiful. They're, very, very thin,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh, I can see. Yeah, they're all polished right down. Yeah, I can see it.
yeah,
that's
probably
nice.
powder coated, I'm gonna
Yep.
guess.
Looks like it. Yep. Those are nice. Wow. Now that you move it around a little bit, that's well done. That's not
Yeah,
cheesy stuff.
no, they actually cost me more than the finishing cost.
I'm sure.
Here, an employee of cost me more than the finishing. Ouch. Persicety Snitches shows bell pulls in her front. Says she can. Oh, okay. All right. Well, there's some sources for people.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's nice because I think bell pulls are a nice way to finish things,
Yeah.
especially something that's long and you
Yeah.
don't necessarily want to frame it.
Hmm.
Like really,
Right.
don't want to do
I
that.
have, I have the bell pulls for the uh, the pattern, the ones that are on here.
Mm-hmm.
But because I had to trim
Oh.
the bell pull, they were like an inch, at least an inch and a half too big.
Okay. So you had to find narrow one.
Yeah.
Show
And
your
actually,
thing again, will you? I wanted to savor that a bit.
Yeah, that was
uh,
really nice.
I like these actually better than the ones that uh, were on the kit.
Yeah. They're nicer. Man,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's nice.
It came out really
So
good.
it wasn't a kit though, was it? You had to purchase everything separate?
Yes. And um, I did purchase everything separate, and the buttons are available. Well, they were available. I don't know if you can still get them, but they are handmade ceramic buttons. You wouldn't have to put them on if you couldn't get them, but otherwise, it's just Mill Hill beads,
Yeah.
um, regular and petites, I think.
Outstanding.
Very good.
Yeah, there's
Great
regulars
job for
and
your
petites.
finisher. Good
Yeah,
job on
she
your
did a really
finisher.
nice job.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You win. That going to the state fair?
Yes, with the rest of the pumpkins.
All right. And they're all done, ready to go. Outstanding. No.
We've had a couple of discussions on this. Cindy and I have. Is he going to get them done in time?
Maybe
Yeah.
not for next year. It might have to be 27.
So it's almost amusing. It's something that's not even going to happen till next fall, and already you're behind the 8 ball. Yeah. Yep. Way it goes. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
So have you gotten any stitching done? Well, you didn't get your nose put on your
No.
gnomes. We know that.
No. Well, you know what I did? I did do. Well, here actually I have it. I was working pretty hard on this on the perf linen,
Yes.
and then I got stymied. I mean, life got
Oh,
in the way. Life just simply got in the way. Um,
yeah.
but I really like this this piece. This
Hmm.
it's really
Yeah, I
cool.
do too.
So I mean, I'll get back to that. I got watching Murder and Mayhem movies and stitching on Botany Bay is what I did. I've made more progress on that because
Yeah.
you can just mindlessly stitch that away. Um,
So why don't you just put that on some stretcher bars?
because I have this I
Oh,
have this.
yeah, you have that frame. That's
Yeah,
right.
and it works great.
Yeah.
So yeah, yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so and I did haul out because you had mentioned, Beth, the B skep, because I hauled out all those charts because whenever last came up I didn't have them handy, so I hauled out all the charts, the heart and hand. I just think they're so much fun. So that's the one I'm working on. And what a mess. But here, I think this may be my next one if I do, the entire thing,
Hmm.
because that's really cool. I just like the style. I don't know why. I just like the
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. I like that bee skip. That's beautiful.
And this one, I no way I'll do this, but I think I'm going to do the cardinal. I just like that one.
Yeah.
I like all four of them.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
think-
the
I think-
fish.
Oh, but it's summer.
The owl might be fun beaded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Or bead the fish so they're shiny.
Yep. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the. Well, that could work. Yeah, that might make me actually interested. Yeah. This one's kind of.
That
You like that one?
I actually like the pumpkin.
Yeah, I do too.
Just,
Yeah.
just I'm kind of
Just that.
take out just the pumpkin.
Yeah. Just that. This one I like
Oh, yeah.
because because the first one that I'm doing is floral etchings 1, so 1 and 2. See, that's a nice.
Nice pair.
Yeah. That could go on a wall or whatever. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And then of course Christmas.
Hmm.
Right. Oh, those would be fun to do as ornaments. Just do
Oh,
them each
yeah.
singularly on the paper and then cut them out and,
Right.
do like we do with the Mill Hill. Add
Yeah.
some
Right.
bling. Add
Oh yeah,
little
no,
bling.
unquestionably, you don't do these together. You do them as 3 separate ornaments, no doubt.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, I just like her stuff. Well,
Hmm.
I mean, she does a nice job. Most of her stuff to me is just run of the mill cross stitch stuff, but this series here I think is really,
Yeah.
really stand out.
Mhm.
So yeah. So I bought them all because
Because why not?
yeah,
Why not? You
Right.
know, you
Yeah.
never know when you're going to need a
need
project. Might
need
you might run out of something. That'd be horrible.
could be yeah.
Be sad.
Because
Sad.
what have I been doing? Let's see, I kitted up. Where is it? I got so much crap sitting around here. I kitted up the turkey.
The
Oh.
turkey.
Yeah. So I have the cloth ready to go. So from this thing here.
Hmm.
So I've got the turkey and the pumpkin.
Oh, that's a better picture. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the turkey and the pumpkin, and then I got to do the squirrel for Beth. So, but those are all ready to go too. So I've been setting up a lot of stuff rather than actually stitching. But yeah, so I got to do.
Does that make you happy to set things up, to kit them up?
It's
Is that
fun
when you-
for me. It is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I enjoy it. I don't know why, but yeah. So I have all the turkey threads here.
Oh yeah.
Made a trip to Color and Cotton, loaded up. Yeah, I like their threads, so I'm going to do that's going to be almost all Color and Cotton. Yeah,
That's a good idea.
it was so fun. Oh, and here's the here's the pumpkin threads. Check those colors out.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those ladies are wonderful. I went in there for the turkey. I just went in and pulled all the DMCs off their rack, and then they didn't have any other customers. And of course, the minute they start doing it, customers walk in. But I said, would you mind finding equivalent threads from Color and Cotton? And the two of them split up the DMCs, found them. About 10 minutes later, I had the whole set. Good to go. Yep. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't
That
know
was
the
nice.
the Where'd I just? Come on, I just had that, didn't I? Here it is. I don't know about the squirrel. How much color the squirrel has? Oh no, quite a bit, but mostly greens and olives. Yeah. The I'm real tempted. You know, we were talking about silk straw. The scarecrow, wherever he went, there he is. The scarecrow's going to get some silk straw in him,
Hmm.
which means
Yeah,
I need
that'd
to
be
go
good.
buy some since it's not going to be around anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You'll have to split it to use it on 40 count, won't you?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
couch it. So you could really just kind of tack it at the top and kind of leave it floppy.
I was going to do kind of like a ribbon embroidery. Yeah, yeah. I
Mhm.
just thought, and then I thought I could make some come out the sides somewhere, you know, and like
Yeah, that's a
straw.
good idea.
You know, why
Yeah.
not?
That'd be
Play
cool.
with it. Yeah, play with it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll get some mileage out of that. We missed anything here? We got 3
Sandy's
Jack
gonna
Dan.
change the, yeah. Somebody, obviously they've changed their names anyway.
Oh,
But Sandy said she liked the charts, but she was gonna change colors on them. And Robin is encouraging this, of course, because you know how Robin is with changing color. We know Robin.
so what?
Oh,
Sandy's going to get this chart. This
she's
one.
thinking about it.
Oh,
Oh, no, I
okay.
think it was the other ones.
Oh, the
Maybe.
Christmas.
Yeah, the floral etching,
Oh,
or the
yeah.
etchings.
Yeah,
And change the
I'm
colors.
I'm changing some colors on some of these. Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to do the first. Well, the first one I'm doing straight up because I wanted to see what it was like to stitch on the perf linen, a whole project. Where up till now we'd just done those little patches, so I wanted to see what a whole project was like. And this stitch is great. I mean, it's not kinking up or anything. It's just the stuff's fantastic. It doesn't give. Yeah. So.
Okay, so and Edna has a question. Why pick color in cotton if you're matching colors? What is the difference?
For fun. They're
But are,
some of
aren't
their
they a little
colors are
overnight?
a little brighter, but they're a mile away and it's fun. There's no real reason, Edna. It's just why not? It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because part of the problem is Marga cards all those up for him, or is one of the people who cards them up. So I see them all the time. Like she gets these massive hanks, like 20 of them in a bag, and so that she sits in there with a TV on, carding up threads, and so I get to see all the colors, and so then I want some. You know, it's the way it is.
Yep.
Yeah, but no real reason, Edna. I mean, there's it's like everything else. It's not a matter of need. It's just a matter of want.
Yeah, somebody to play with.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. You can always use more thread.
That's right. Hi, Emmy. Is Stitch Night only one day? Yeah, we're just doing it the first Monday or Wednesday of the month, and then Zoom people are the third Wednesday. Jan.
For Patreon.
For Patreon, and that's on Zoom, for the top tier of the Patreon, and we do that on the third Wednesday, and then we're doing Stitch hours or midweek chats in between. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh my word! It's 8 o'clock already. How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Let's see what else. Oh, the 2 big topics that we were going to do are going to take too long. So there we go.
I know. We'll have to talk about it sometime because I do need help with this, and you're not helping. So guess what? We're gonna have to do it another night.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll have to do. Maybe we just have to do a regular show and do
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need Cindy though. That's the issue.
Well, We can get
Do a regular
Cindy.
show with the three. The three of us
Yeah.
need to do a show.
Yeah. So what we were going to do, people are going, well, what are they?
What,
We were going to
Yeah.
talk about choosing a project and setting goals were the two things. And then I listed a whole bunch of things that I did a mind dump. So, all right. So we'll do a show. We'll do a show and talk about those two things because that's an hour plus
Oh, yeah.
time we get done yakking
Easily.
about that.
Yeah.
Getting severe lessons in need recently. Oh, okay. Severe lessons. Oh, in need. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's painful. Yeah. When you actually need something as opposed to the loose definition of need that we use. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
All right. Well, so we've ground to kind of a halt here because we've got these two big topics.
Yes.
And no, we have not. We have not. That's right. I prepare these things and then I forget about them. So we talked about this is Rebecca Keikel's. I hope that's right, Rebecca. Her sampler. And we talked about including in your picture, so you get the colors right. Somewhere along the way, we've talked about putting a black thing and a white thing in the picture. And now Rebecca has had a heck of a time getting the colors right in this sampler because there's no extremes. And so the camera doesn't know what to do with it. And so this is a trick, and it's worked out across the board. So you take a picture of this, and you can do it in any light. It doesn't matter. So you don't have to wait for a sunny day and go outside and hope the wind isn't blowing it all over and all those things. And all you have to do is, so like you can take a skein of black and a skein of white, and they just have to be in the picture. So put them on the side where you can crop them out. And Rebecca has had a miserable time getting the colors right on this sampler in a photo. And she did it. She put a black and a white. It just has to be a piece of black and a piece of white, but it's got to have some substance to it. You can't. And then you just crop it out. And that forces the camera to identify black as one extreme for the colors and white as the other extreme. And then everything in between gets sorted out and comes out normal. And she said this is the first time, this is the closest she's ever gotten to the colors in the sampler, just by simply doing that.
Wow.
And
That's
that's
great.
that's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah. So okay, all right, you guys knock it off. That's enough. So that's the thing. But now I was doing a test. All right.
It works really well because I know the other day, I don't know what I was taking a picture of. Oh, probably the pear leaves. I put a black on there, something black and something white, and those colors are really true.
Yeah, it works. Now I use this. This is one of those corner poker things that I have,
Oh,
and I use this in a
technical.
picture. And this is more of a translucent white.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a test the other day, and it didn't work.
Hmm.
It didn't work because it's not a reflective white. And so the color, actually, it made the colors worse. The camera didn't know what to do with this. And it actually made them worse. And I replaced it with a white thing. It was actually when I was photographing this. And when I replaced it with, I think it was a piece of paper or something I put in there. But you see, it doesn't reflect light as a true white. And so the camera didn't know what to do with it and messed everything up. So you gotta watch what you do. But if you take a skein of black and a skein of white, you should be able to get it to work. But people should try it. Let me know, especially if you have stuff. There you go, Cindy. Yeah, yep.
This is just sewing thread.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just
Yep.
something you have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But people talk about, well, I haven't had a sunny day, so I can't photograph my piece, or the colors aren't right, but here's a good photograph of it. This is a way, anytime, any light, any place, you can get, the colors should come out very close, if not spot on. And that works. And you're right, Sandy, that's the other problem, is this is a shiny surface. It does not reflect light properly.
Mhm.
It has to be a white, like literally like a piece of paper,
Paper.
thread, something that does not have, but you're exactly right, Sandy. That contributed to the problem because the light gets scattered off of this thing, and it creates, so that's the trick. That's the trick. And just put it in so you can crop it out. All it has to be is enough black and enough white that the camera recognizes it. But like if you say, well, I've got a strip, a row of X's in the thing that are black, that's not going to be enough. It won't, the camera can't, you got to have a mass. And then that'll make it behave. And so I haven't heard anybody say it didn't work. So, yeah. Right. Love to sew. Yeah, you just lay it next to it. That's all you have to do. Just have it in the picture so the camera sees it, and then crop it out. So like have some space or whatever, and then crop it out. And like you can put like Cindy held up the two spools. You just lay the two spools on there. You're just making the camera recognize black and white, so it knows extremes. It has no choice but to accept those as extremes, and then the color should line up after that. And yeah, it's literally that simple. In any light, it should work in any light because the camera will define black and white and adjust. Yeah, and it works. Yep. And so I was so pleased when Rebecca wrote and sent this, because this is a tough one. Anybody who's tried to photograph, you would know this is tough to get the colors right. And with this technique, she was able to get the colors pretty much, well, she said as close as she's ever gotten. So, and see, and that's the trouble with this is, see, everything is mid-range. Just about everything in this thing is mid-range. So the camera's going to make it gray. Because that's what cameras are set up to do, is 18% gray. That's why if you photograph snow and you want white snow, you overexpose by a stop and a half. Okay, camera geek stuff, but that's how you do it. Then you get white. Otherwise, you get that muddy gray snow. And so you see this beautiful snow in a sunrise, lights glistening off, and you go, oh, I have to have that. And you get this mud. That's why.
Looks
That's
terrible.
why. You have to overexpose it because the camera will make it 18% gray as much as it can. And so in this instance here, you're forcing it. You're giving it no choice. And that's how to beat it. So like if you have a camera with controls, like an SLR, you can control all of that. But with your phones, which is what we all use these days, you don't have that control. And the other thing is what I've found is you get a more natural photo. You don't get that manufactured phone, iPhone look. You get more natural. I think you get more natural colors, because I think a lot of iPhone photos, I mean, they're hopped up to give what the general population likes in their photos, which sometimes the colors are just a little much. But I think you get a more natural color that way. So, give it a try, folks. It's, yeah. And it, you do it in any light. You just got to have enough light for your camera to work, and you can make it work. Yeah. Yep.
It's a great idea. It's helpful.
Yep.
It works.
Getting better photos.
Yep.
Getting better photos.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Two big topics that we're going to make into a show. So, all right, there we go. We can do that. Yeah, Robin, we never get through the list. Yeah. Yeah, we never get through the list. That's okay. Better than coming up short. All right, we're going to call it there. Students at St. Paul's, if you want to learn some stitching, legitimately want to, send me email and I'll make a list and we'll work it out. Sunday, Krista West, a conversation you must hear. Is really, really good. She really shared some really great stuff, and 20% off at avliafolkembroidery.com all month. So hustle on over there and get some stuff, because she's got a nice array of things. So, and get on her list. You'll want to be on it based on what she told us she has coming up. You want to be on her email list, so you're in on it.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right, that's it. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.